Hare Krishna devotees, welcome to Shloka Day. Today's Shloka is Shloka number 14 of chapter 1. Tata Shvetair Hayair Yukte Mahatisyandane Sthitau Madhavav Pandavaschaiva Divyau Shankau Pradhadmatuh. Word for word meaning, translation and purport by His Divine Grace Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Tataha, thereafter. Shvetaihi, with white. Hayaihi, horses. Yukte, being yoked. Mahati, in a great. Syandane, chariot. Sthitau, situated. Madhavaha, Krishna, the husband of the goddess of fortune.
Krishna, the husband of the goddess of fortune.
Pandavaha, Arjun, the son of Pandu.
Arjuna, the son of Pandu.
Cha,
Also.
Eva,
Certainly.
Divyau, transcendental. Shankau, conch shells. Pradadmatuhu, sounded. Translation: on the other side. Both Lord Krishna and Arjuna. Stationed on a great chariot. Drawn by white horses. Sounded their transcendental conch shells. Okay. So Bhishma Dev has blown his conch shell. Then all the others started ringing their drums and all other instruments in joy, awaiting the opportunity to fight on the battlefield for which they would have trained for many, many years. That's what we discussed yesterday. So let us see in this particular shloka, how is the hero of this Bhagavad Gita being introduced? The hero being our Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna. In contrast with the conch shell blown by Bhishma Deva, the conch shells in the hands of Krishna and Arjuna are described as transcendental, divyau. The sounding of the transcendental conch shells indicated that there was no hope of victory for the other side because Krishna was on the side of the Pandavas. Jayastu Panduputranam yesham pakshe janardanaha. Victory is always with persons like the sons of Pandu because Lord Krishna is associated with them. And whenever and wherever the Lord is present, the goddess of fortune is also there because the goddess of fortune never lives alone without her husband. It reminds us of the last shloka, no? Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna. Therefore, victory and fortune were awaiting Arjuna as indicated by the transcendental sound produced by the conch shell of Vishnu or Lord Krishna. Besides that, the chariot on which both the friends were seated had been donated by Agni, the fire god, to Arjuna, and this indicated that this chariot was capable of conquering all sides, wherever it was drawn over the three worlds. So how does Arjuna actually get this particular chariot presented to him by Agni Dev? That Agni Dev was being apparently tortured when he was trying to consume the Khandava forest. One of the things that becomes what do you call it? An appetizer for fire would be to consume large swaths of forest. Actually, over the last few days, if you've been hearing the news, California, which is on the western coast of the United States, is being beset by so many forest fires that's just consuming so many homes, so many forests, all engulfing. So this particular chariot was given to Arjuna by Agnidev in gratitude for what Arjuna did, which is protecting Agni and allowing him to consume the whole of the Khandava forest, essentially protecting him from the enemies of Agni. So Indra and everybody else was on one side, and Agni Dev and Arjuna were on the other side fighting. And Arjuna was victorious, and therefore Agni Dev presents this chariot to Arjuna as a token of gratitude. And that chariot is a very special chariot. So here Prabhupada is explaining that it is capable of conquering all sides wherever it was drawn over the three worlds. So it's not a chariot that works only in this world. It's a chariot that can be used in the other sets of planetary systems. The uproar of the Kaurava army had started to wane. Then from the Pandava side, seated on a magnificent chariot, the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna and Arjuna both blew their conch shells intrepidly, which ignited the enthusiasm of the Pandava army as well. Here, Sanjaya has addressed Lord Sri Krishna as Madhava. It is a combination of two words, Ma, which refers to goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of prosperity, and Dhav is used for husband. Goddess Lakshmi is Lord Vishnu's wife, who is one of the many forms of Sri Krishna. This verse implies that the goddess of prosperity was with the Pandavas, and by her grace, they would be triumphant in this war and reclaim their kingdom soon. So, the names of Krishna are deliberately used to indicate certain things. So, we should not think that, oh, there are so many names and they're just casually using this name here, that name there. No, there is a deeper intent. Why Sanjaya has called Krishna here Madhava. He is the husband of the goddess of fortune. The sons of King Pandu are called Pandavas, and it may be used for any of the five brothers. In this verse, the Pandava being referred to is Arjuna, the third among the five. He was a mighty warrior and a superior archer. His magnificent chariot was a gift from Agni, the celestial god of fire. Let's look at this beautiful commentary written by His Grace Chaitanya Charan Prabhu of Krishna's remarkable first appearance in the Gita. And he's the hero, but how is he being presented to us? It's an interesting way of looking at it. In movies, the first appearance of the hero tells a lot about the hero's character and about the movie's caliber too. The first impression lasts. If the movie is a historical, romantic action movie, the hero may appear first on a white horse, racing in to rescue a damsel in distress. Or, if it's a contemporary movie, the hero may charge in on a bike. Let's see how the hero appears for the first time in the Bhagavad Gita. Within the Gita's narrative, Krishna is the hero in the sense that he rescues by speaking wisdom that consoles and consolidates. And the person in distress is not a damsel, but another hero. So one hero is rescuing another hero. The peerless archer Arjuna is paralyzed by an ethical dilemma. Intriguingly, Krishna appears first, not when Arjuna is in distress, but before distress hits him. The distress shlokas have not come up yet, but Krishna has already made his appearance along with Arjuna. In fact, they both appear together on Arjuna's chariot. The chariot is described as magnificent, but the sight on the chariot is even more magnificent. What makes that sight so magnificent? First, it features a striking role reversal. The hero, who is going to rescue by imparting wisdom, is in a subordinate position. Krishna is serving as a humble charioteer of the hero who will soon need rescue. Second, this role reversal becomes even more astonishing when we understand Krishna's actual identity. He is the supreme divinity who has descended on earth. Though he is worthy of being worshipped by all of existence, he has taken on the role of a chauffeur. Why? Out of love for Arjuna, who is his close friend and devotee. Thus, Krishna's entry in the Gita highlights how love defines Krishna's divinity, and it suggests that love will characterize his message too. He will rescue Arjuna by explaining how love, understood philosophically and directed wisely, can show the way through life's various challenges. So normally, how is a hero introduced? In a very grand fashion. Here, Krishna, the focus of attention when Sanjaya speaks this verse, it's just like, oh, Krishna and Arjuna, they were sitting on the chariot, blew their conch shell. So there is no emphasis on Krishna alone in this verse. So the Lord is certainly not introduced like as if he's the hero. The Lord is present on the chariot with Arjuna, but in a subordinate position as the driver of the chariot. Why has the hero taken a subordinate role? Out of love for his devotee. He knows that Arjuna is going to be distressed in a millisecond here, and that he has to do his part to guide his friend and devotee. So who's the other hero? Arjuna. Arjuna is appearing like a hero because pretty soon he's going to order Krishna and tell Krishna, you take the chariot in between the two parties. Let me see who has come here. Who's come here to support this wicked Dhritarashtra? And Krishna is obedient. Arjuna, the servant, is instructing the master, and the master is obediently taking the chariot in between the two armies. So it's quite a remarkable appearance for a hero. He is not presented as the hero in this particular verse. He is just simply presented as one of the occupants of the chariot. Imagine Krishna has so much love for us, for his devotees, for his friend Arjuna, that he was willing to play a subordinate role until Arjuna sought help from him. Yeah. So here, in this particular shloka, Krishna and Arjuna, the chariot is described. The horses are white in color, and both of them have, in response to Bhishma Dev and others blowing their conch shells and playing their various instruments, these two heroes have also blown their conch shells. So it's a remarkable appearance of the Lord. Not much fanfare, not much glorification. So generally when the Lord is introduced, there's a lot of glorification. No glorification here. Very matter-of-factly, yes, Lord Krishna is there and Arjuna is seated with him on the great chariot. That's the essence of this particular shloka.
If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell notification. If you'd like to join our classes every day, please check the details in the description section of this video. We look forward to serving you.